Hello, I'm Mrs. Myers, and I am so excited to talk to you about the coolest reading competition on the planet. Of course, I'm talking about Battle of the Books. You may hear us call it BoB for short. Every year we host this reading competition as a way to encourage you to branch out and read different types of books, maybe find a different genre that you didn't know you enjoyed before, and of course just to get you to read outside of your daily assignments in general. As Dr. Seuss said, the more you read, the more things you know. The more you learn, the more places you'll go. So some of you may be wondering, what is Battle of the Books? Basically, it's a competition where you get in teams with some of your peers, you read some books from a list, and then you compete against other students who have read the same exact books to find out who knows the most information about those books. The first step is to create your team. You cannot have more than 5 members on your team, but you can have fewer if you're brave. Then you and your team need to work together to come up with a fun, school-appropriate name. After you've done those 2 things, then you just need to sign up. There will be a Google form in your school email. Only one person from your team needs to fill out the Google form. Then you can take the list of books and determine who on your team will read which ones. It's not necessary for every team member to read all 10 books. So if you have 5 people on your team, you can divide it up so each person only has to read 2. Of course, if you're an enthusiastic reader, you're welcome to read all 10. You and your teammates will read your books before the competition in either March or April. We haven't set a specific date yet. And then we'll hold a competition where all the BoB teams will compete for the title of BoB champion. This year's book list may look a little bit familiar to those of you that have participated in BoB before. Last year, we had just finished rolling out BoB. People were signing up. We were starting to get excited, and then we got sent home for the year. So we're actually using the same book list from last year. The books are Fish in a Tree, Al Capone Does My Shirts, The Teacher's Funeral, The Lightning Thief, Restart, Call of the Wild, Heat, Bridge to Terabithia, Fuzzy Mud, and Project Mulberry. You may be wondering, where can I find these books? You can of course find them here at our school library, maybe even on your teacher's bookshelves. Sometimes you can find them online, and you can find some at our Pulaski County Public Library. Participation in BoB is completely, absolutely free. It's also completely, absolutely optional. If you have any questions about this year's BoB competition, please feel free to send me an email. I've listed it below here, and you'll also get my email address when I send out the Google form. Thanks for your time.